This stage of competition is found everywhere, and most people don't really know how to shoot it.
Question comes up on how to shoot an El Presidente and get these super fast times that you see the best shooters doing. What happens on the normal shooter or the new shooter is on the steel pres we have set up behind us here, he'll come out and he's worked a lot on getting one shot and pulling the trigger fast twice. This is really not the correct way because you wind up with a big lull in between the targets. Use the recoil of the gun to move from the first target to the second target. And what we'll do is demonstrate here the incorrect way and the correct way. What we're seeing there is taking an aim and then pulling the trigger fast twice, moving and letting the gun recoil on that target and then moving to the next target. This is a pretty common problem for the new shooter. They're not using the recoil to take them to the next target. While my splits on the target were about 1,800 seconds, my splits between the targets were 2,900ths of a second. So I've lost 1/10 of a second between the targets. Let's try that again using the recoil of the gun to move between the targets. What we're seeing on the timer now is the same 1,700ths to 1,800ths between shots, but now it's a continuous string all the way across rather than having the 2,900ths between the targets. I want it to be 6 continuous shots with the same splits. Practice this on your El Presidente. Hopefully it'll pick you up a couple of tenths on the time.
I'm new to shooting, and I have a polymer pistol, but my buddies love the 1911. Why should I care about this old pistol? Why does everybody talk about the 1911? It's an old style pistol. Well, we talk about it because it's one of the great pistols of all time. The 1911, also called the Colt 45, was created by John Browning, first made by Colt, why we call it a Colt 45, chambered primarily for the 45 caliber cartridge, the 45 ACP. Well, what makes the 1911 so special? Mostly, it's the trigger. It's a great single action trigger. You cock it, it's got a thumb safety on it, thumb safety goes off, great trigger. Also, you can customize a 1911. You can have different grips on the back. You can have a different hammer. You can have different safeties. You can certainly modify the trigger if you want to do that. Mostly, they feel good, they're thin, they shoot really well. They've been used in competition around the world. Basically, the 1911 is still the pistol that every pistol is measured against. The 1911, originally made by Colt, and this is a Colt. You can still get you a real Colt 45. If you don't have one, borrow someone's, shoot it, and then you'll see what all the talk is about. How do you do that? Well, that's another Q&A. Keep those questions coming. Thanks for joining us on Gun Talk.